Hi everyone, it's Tanya and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video. I'm so happy because G finally uploaded the announcement video for Magical Readathon for O.W.L.s 2020 and I'm so excited. I participated in this readathon last year and I really liked it. It was so fun. If you're not familiar with this readathon, G from Bookrost created it and it's brilliant. It's genuinely brilliant. Like how much work she puts into it and how creative it is and how just wonderful it is. It's absolutely amazing. So you should check it out. I will link the announcement video for this year in the description box down below. So if you want, you can check it out. But basically it's a readathon designed for us to kind of feel that, to give us a feel that we are in Hogwarts and we are preparing for our ordinary wizard level examinations. They're just designed for us to feel like we are Hogwarts students. It feels very magical every time. I mean, I participated only once last year, but I really liked it, and I actually felt like I'm a Hogwarts student and I'm preparing for my exams. So that was absolutely incredible. It was brilliant. I genuinely really like this readathon. So that's why this video is my Magical Readathon TBR, or reading list for O.W.L.s 2020. And we will choose the reading list together from the last year. And this year G updated this. She has this career guide. So basically you choose your magical word career that you want to pursue, and depending on this career you get reading prompts for your readathon. So in my case, for this year, I've chosen actually two careers, but they are very much connected. So like in my head, I feel like if it was like real, I think it would be like really like perfect. I would really like to have such a job, you know, in the real life. So my two careers that I have chosen are Hogwarts professor and spellmaker. So you know how in real universities, professors in universities, they are not only teaching you, but they're also conducting research. So, and I feel like this would be similar. This would be like me teaching at Hogwarts. I want to teach charms. I would teach charms, and at the same time making new spells and, you know, like just studying and maybe improving already existing spells. Just in my head, it all looks very cool. Like I would like that. You know, spellmaker and at the same time like university, the Hogwarts professor. That's so cool. Plus, if you want, you can choose like additional kind of certificates, and certificates that I have chosen. So I want to become a dragon tamer, because hello, dragons are like dragons, so dragon tamer. And for that you need to have a qualification of magizoologist plus read one book about dragons. Another qualification that I want is merpeople linguistics, because I studied linguistics in university, so that's why merpeople linguistics. And animagus for sure. But actually lots of prompts, they would like, you know, for careers and for the certificates, they're like similar, like the same prompt. It will be perfectly doable. That's why now we will choose the books together. So let's have a look at the shelf here. Have some more there and out there. So this is my shelf. So the first prompt which I need is charms, because I want to be a professor of charms. That's why charms. For charms, the prompt is to read a book with white cover. And actually, I have a book with white cover. I recently received it. It's in my book haul, my recent book haul. And this book is actually quite big. Like how many pages? It's almost 500 pages. It's 477 pages. But I really want to read it because it's, I read about it. It's like it's as brilliant as The Lord of the Rings, and it was written around like the same time in the 20th century. It's as brilliant and as like wonderful, just it didn't blow up. However, it is wonderful, so I want to read it. And this is this book, so Titus Grown. It's a fantasy. It's fantasy written in the beginning of the 20th century, set in some castle I don't really know more. I mean, I really liked the premise, but I don't remember now. But I remember that I really liked it, and it's actually a trilogy, so there's 3 books in the series, and this is the first one. It's not exactly white, but it's white. I mean, it has black, but it's mostly white, so we will go with this for charms. Next, for defense against the dark arts, we need to read a book set at the sea coast. Sea or like sea coast. And I actually have just one book which is like perfect for this, and it's exactly on the sea coast. It's this one. It's a middle grade novel. It's Our Castle by the Sea, and this is supposed to be a middle grade novel about like times of the Second World War. I think it's in Great Britain. Should be interesting. I bought it quite some time ago, so it's high time for me to read it, and I'm so happy that it perfectly suits to one of the prompts. So, and actually it actually fits even for the topic of defense against the dark arts, because hello, Second World War, this is like defense against the dark arts in its like core. So yes, this is going to be my next prompt. Next one is Care of Magical Creatures, because I need to be a dragon tamer, right? So I need to get that magizoologist qualification. So Care of Magical Creatures, the prompt is hippogriffs, creature with a beak on the cover. Okay, beak on the cover. Let me check. A pinch of magic, maybe? Pinch of magic. Yeah, it has crows. Can you see? So here, all the crows, and they have beaks, so suits perfectly. So I'm going to read A Pinch of Magic. Also bought it quite some time ago. High time to read. So happy that it fits the prompt. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can you imagine being a professor at Hogwarts and then being, this is my life, this would be perfect life, dragon tamer, dragon tamer, and then creating charms and then teaching charms. Oh my god. Oh my god. It would be ideal. Okay. Herbology. Next up is herbology. Herbology is Mimbulus Mimbletonia. Title starts with an M. This is going to be a tricky one because I'm not sure. I have an author starting with M, which is Marlon James, but it's not a title. It's an author. I have a book starting with W, and if you turn W, it looks like M. So if I could not find any title starting with M, I will use that. But I think things in jars. Oh no, I have just one book starting with M, and it's, I mean, it has the, but like the is not a significant word. Significant word is miracles and miracles. So Miracles of the Namaya General Store. I'm so excited for this book. I'm so happy that it fits a prompt because I really want to read it, and I've been willing to read it for such a long time. So I'm so pleased that it fits a prompt. So Miracles of Miracles of the Namaya General Store is going to be my read for herbology. Next one is History of Magic. So History of Magic. Okay, so the prompt is Witch Hunt. Book featuring witches or wizards. I think I will go with Harry Potter. Hello. Actually, I'm kind of torn between Harry Potter and The Name of the Wind, but The Name of the Wind is so long, like 700 or 600 pages. So I think I will go with Harry Potter, and I might read the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban this month in March. So then I will go with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So that's going to be either Harry Potter, this or this, depending on whether I read one book during March or not. So Harry Potter. I'm so happy. Next one is Potions. Shrinking solution book under 150 pages. Wonderful. Wonderful. I have lots of such books. So I have 100. Okay, so Territory of Light by Yuko Tsukishima, and this book has 120 pages, so fits the prompt perfectly. And yes, I'm very excited about this book as well. I want to read more Japanese novels since I'm in Japan. I need to educate myself on the culture, so that's going to be my education. Very good, very good. So, Territory of Light. Next one is Transfiguration. Transfiguration, Anigamu's lecture. So, book or series that includes shape-shifting. So this would be hard to find, but I'm lucky. Because I have only one book that at least I know of that includes shape-shifting, and this is so The Smoke Thief. And in this book, some creatures, extraordinary, beautiful and sensual beings with the ability to shape-shift from human to dragon and back again. So shape-shifting, sensual creatures, and very beautiful. So apparently it's some sort of romance, but it fits the prompt, so I will read and I will see. I'm not sure. I'm recently not really big on romances, but hopefully I will like this. I bought this book because of dragons. Next one, Ancient Runes. Ancient Runes, heart runes, so heart on the cover or in the title. I don't really have any titles with heart. It's going to be hard because, like I said, I'm not big on romances. I don't really read romance. Hearts. This is an LGBT romance, but there are no hearts. What about Wild Spark? There are stars, but there are no hearts. Timekeeper. There is clock, but no heart. Bukowski? For sure not. Bukowski had a smoke, like a cigarette smoke, but no hearts. I really want to read this book, Frost in May. Really want to read it. You know what? We will use our imagination because I have no books with hearts. But can you see this thing? Can you see this? If you close like this and you close like this, you will get a heart. Can you see? So we will use our imagination, and I will use, because yeah, you see, technically there is a heart, just you need to use imagination a little bit. So okay, I will use this book for heart, for Ancient Runes. Next one is arithmancy, and arithmancy, magical qualities of number 2, balance or opposites. Read something outside your favorite genre. I don't even know what my favorite genre is. But definitely I'm drawn to classics or historical fiction, some fantasy. I'm not big on detective or horror stories. And on my TBR, because I don't want to buy new books, as we already know from my previous video, I want to read as many books from my existent TBR. I actually have one horror book, and it's a YA horror, so it shouldn't be that scary, at least I hope. Oops, I hope. So, and this is this book, so Unrest by M. Harrison. I don't, it's like a ghost. Do you believe in, it's like a ghost story, I guess? I don't really remember. 17-year-old Elliot, and I guess he kind of sees ghosts. Shadowy figure has made its presence felt, a figure only he can see. So you see something ghostly. Oops. So this is going to be my arithmancy. Next prompt is astronomy. Astronomy is night classes, so read majority of this book when it's dark outside. And I guess like you can choose any book, so that's why I think for this prompt I will just choose a book that I'm very excited about, and I think it's going, I really want to read live with me. Really want to read live with me. It's an LGBTQ plus romance, and I feel like it's going to be very beautiful. So, and it's not also very short, very long, so I feel like I can definitely read it while it's dark outside. So this is going to be my prompt for astronomy. Next one is divination, and divination is third eye. Assign numbers to your TBR and use a random number generator to pick your read. Okay, so I have 40 books that I can choose from. Okay, maximum 40. 34. Okay, so 34. Let me count. So 34 is this book. It's Brighton Rock, and it's my new book about gangs in Brighton. So I'm actually excited about it. I just don't really like the cover. Depository, they sent me a different cover. I really don't like this one. It's okay. So Brighton Rock is going to be. And the last prompt is book about dragons, and this one I know exactly where I want to read. And for book with dragons, I'm going to read The Hobbit because I haven't read it and I really want to, so I'm gonna. So yes, this is going to be my prompt for book with dragons. And so how many books do I have to read? 12 books. So I'm going to read 12 books for Magical Readathon in 2020, O.W.L.s, and hopefully I will be able to, I mean, I hope, because I want to read more. You know, my goal for this year is to read one book a day, which is not happening since January. Like, January was good, but then in February I kind of fell off the wagon and I cannot get back on the wagon. So, but I'm trying anyway. So hopefully I will read more, but even if I can read these all books, I will be perfectly satisfied. Yes, these are my books for O.W.L.s 2020. Let me know in the comments what career have you chosen for 2020, what books do you have to read, what prompts, what exams do you have to take in order to achieve the career, or maybe you want to get some certificate of dragon taming, or maybe you want to be an animagus. So what are your plans for this readathon? What are your plans for your magic career? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you to have a very good day, and I will see you soon in the next videos. Thank you. Bye.